Pakistan faced yet another embarrassment on the global stage as India strongly criticized its grossly hypocritical remarks on civilian protection at the United Nations Security Council. India said a nation that makes no distinction between terrorists and civilians cannot speak about protecting civilians, highlighting recent attacks on Indian border villages and the suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty.
Mr. President, we are constrained to respond to the disinformation being carried out by the delegation of Pakistan with regard to the Indus Water Treaty. India has always acted in a responsible manner as an upper riparian state. I would like to highlight 4 aspects to expose the disinformation of Pakistan. First, India entered into the Indus Water Treaty 65 years ago in good faith. The preamble of the treaty describes that the treaty was concluded in a spirit of goodwill and friendship. Throughout these 6.5 decades, Pakistan has violated the spirit of the treaty by inflicting 3 wars and thousands of terror attacks on India. In the last 4 decades, more than 20,000 Indian lives have been lost in terror attacks, the most recent of which was a dastardly targeted terror attack on tourists in Pahalgam last month. India has shown extraordinary patience and magnanimity throughout this period. Pakistan's state-sponsored cross-border terrorism in India seeks to hold hostage the lives of civilians, religious harmony, and economic prosperity. Second, in these 65 years, far-reaching fundamental changes have taken place not only in terms of escalating security concerns through cross-border terror attacks, but also growing requirements for producing clean energy, climate change, and demographic change. Technology for dam infrastructure has transformed to ensure safety and efficiency of operations and water use. Some of the old dams are facing serious safety concerns. However, Pakistan has continued to block consistently any changes to this infrastructure and any modifications to the provisions which is permissible under the treaty. In fact, in 2012, terrorists even attacked the Tulbul navigation project in Jammu and Kashmir. These cynical acts continue to endanger safety of our projects and lives of civilians. Third, India has formally asked Pakistan to discuss the modifications of the treaty on several occasions in the past 2 years. However, Pakistan continues to reject these, and Pakistan's obstructionist approach continues to prevent the exercise of full utilization of the legitimate rights by India. 4, it is against this backdrop that India has finally announced that the treaty will be in abeyance until Pakistan, which is a global epicenter of terror, credibly and irrevocably ends its support for cross-border terrorism. It is clear that it is Pakistan which remains in violation of the Indus Water Treaty.
Manish Parab and Vaishnavi Salgaonkar for GOA365.